Maybe just start about the big news off the ice today. Leon Draisaitl was named to the All-Star game. How rewarding is that to see as a teammate and to see him kind of get recognized for that?
That's awesome. I'm happy all the fans voted him in. I think it's more than deserving for him to be in the All-Star game. Actually, I was a little surprised when he wasn't on the original roster, but uh, happy for him. Shout out to all the fans that went out and voted for him. It's he's been a really good player for us this year, and I think he's going to really enjoy the experience of being an All-Star.
You're showing what it takes to be a good pro. What is that recipe?
Just working hard on a day-to-day basis, and it's not just having good habits in the games, it's having good habits on practice days as well. So we're a young team, and sometimes they need the older guys to look up to at times, and those are the type of things that you try to build a foundation on, so that when things aren't going well for you, you have something to fall back on. So it just comes down to working hard and just focusing on the things that can get you going when you need it the most.
Scratch the surface. I mean, on most teams he would be the number one center in this league, but with Connor's here, he's not the number one center.
Well, I think a lot of guys would be the number two center if they were playing with Connor, but yeah, you know what? He's been put in positions where he's he's played with Connor a lot, and he's also played on his own line a lot. I think in the third period last game, he was challenged to take on the Barkov line in shutting them down. It's hard to kind of get that matchup when they're changing on the fly and trying to get their matchup against Connor, but makes a great play on a 6-on-5 goal where he could have been easily frustrated after Reimer made a big save on him, but he stays with it, makes a big time play, and I think to your point, yeah, I think he just keeps getting better and better as time goes on, and I think his game keeps improving, and we're going to need him to be who he is moving forward here. I was a young gun my first 2 years, so I've been a part of the All-Star experience. I got snubbed in the 2011 one. I think I was the only guy with like 20 goals and in the top 20 in scoring that wasn't a part of the All-Star game. Would have been cool to have been in one of them, just to say that you were one, but it's one of those things now, especially with kids, you enjoy your time off and enjoy your weekend with them.
What's it like being in a room with guys that you maybe played 2 games before or a game before, suddenly they're in your room in the All-Star game? It's like Calgary guys say, what's that like?
Well, I think it helps. I think it'll help both Connor and Leon that they'll be there together, so I'm sure they'll do everything together as far as things go, and I know there's not another German there, so he can't fall back on guys that he played on the national team with like Connor has. But it's just one of those things. You just kind of enjoy the experience. You have respect for the guys in the room. You say your highs, you say your byes. Then you kind of move on and go do your thing. Everyone at this level, and especially at that level, are competitive guys, and they know what they're there for, and they know that it's a part of building the game and building the brand. But when you go back to putting your jersey on, you forget about you remember that you dislike those Calgary guys as much as you do.